A very warm welcome to all the viewers of BW Businessworld. Today we have with us Mr. Mayank Kapoor, who is MD of Krishna Homes. This is something to have to do with prop tech space and how property is evolving and developing in a new manner. But before going there, we will discuss how young entrepreneurs are coming into space and disrupting the niches. Welcome, Mr. Kapoor. What would you say how young entrepreneurs are coming into space and trying to figure problems into the segments across the diverse categories and trying to solve with the innovative solutions?
Thank you for the question. Basically, all the youth builders generally, they are young, under 45 or maybe 40.
Mostly,
they are having a bit dilemma because the construction field or the property field, which was basically being tackled or being handled away during the millennial period, 2000 period, maybe 90s or maybe the 2010 period, has drastically changed. And we need to adapt and adopt as per the new requirement. The customers' requirements, their queries have changed drastically. The information which a customer used to get earlier and the information which they have right now is you can't even compare, because too much of information can actually create a lot of queries as well. And you need to give a lot of emphasis on custom modeling as well. Like a client has a specific requirement, and we can't do that in a bulk mass construction project. You need to go with the standardization. But here is what the youth is bringing us in the sector, that we have a paradigm shift now. And with paradigm shift, we are now basically focusing on catering to give the services or to provide solutions of each and every client on their one-to-one minute detailing basis. And for that, we have decided, we have started not just the few builders. I'm pretty sure almost all the young builders across the country have worked on the feedback form. So the feedback form is the basic criteria from where they can get once their client has visited the site, or maybe visited their website, or maybe through the magic bricks of other platforms of 99acre.com, they are getting the feedback of what is actually missing in their project. Maybe the size of the carpet size of the flat, maybe the amenities, or maybe the ambience, or maybe the overall give back to a customer.
When we never expected spaces like property, construction, retail, maybe local markets to be this organized and streamlined, and this is where young entrepreneurs are doing their work. What would you say, how government being a very encouraging push towards the young founders and the whole ecosystem of startups, how is government helping you and playing a very crucial role?
So government has started a very fantastic scheme of MSMEs, where you're getting 0.05% of subsidy if you're going for the loans as a young builder. Anybody needs a capital to start in specifically real estate projects, be it commercial or residential. So the subsidy is given from the government to the builders so that they can start their own project. And moreover, it's not to the builders. The government has really redefined the concept of housing sector by providing Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, that is PMAY, and through that they are providing 2.57 lakh rupees to the people who are below poverty line. So they are considered as the economically weaker section category. They have the full right as a human being, as a human citizen of the India, that they should get a shelter. And through that 2.57 lakh rupees, it's a lot of capital, where they won't be putting a lot of capital for themselves to buy a house, or maybe to book a house for their own. It's an asset creating.
Absolutely, it is.
And I would like to add one more thing in what my role was here, as how I capitulated or how I captured this opportunity was we built a colony rhythm park, and over there we basically built economically weaker section units, and we actually were able to strive and to complete the project in time. Delivery process is very important, and that entire flat, each flat used to cost rupees 4.5 lakh rupees. So that was a benchmark. It became the most economically affordable apartment in entire India. And once a person goes to buy that flat, there are three criteria. The the birth certificate of that, he has to be from the same state. He has to provide his income tax proof, and he has to give a like affidavit that this is his first apartment. And once he fulfill these three criterias, he is eligible to get 2.57 lakh rupees as a subsidy, right, directly from the government under the PMAY scheme. And the people who bought 4.5 lakh rupees flat, that was being like the amount, the capital, the principal amount was deducted to 2.57 lakhs, and it realized to 1.93 lakhs. And if a person is now buying that apartment at the principal cost of 1.93 lakhs, he has to go to the bank, approve his papers, and we actually bridged that gap. We gave an interpersonal relationship help to our clients so that they can get all these norms cleared from the banks. And now with a minute, very mere rent ROI, like EMI of hardly 1800 rupees per month, after a period of 10 years span, they can now actually own their own flat, and it's an asset.
Lovely.
Whereas if they would have been living at the chawl or at the kacha makan, the kacha house, this is what we call in layman language, they would be spending 3,000 rupees per month for 30 years, and they won't be getting the name of that land. So,
Absolutely.
so that is what important for the penetration. A little bit support from the government, a little bit educating the people, and a little bit of, the builders which we are providing are level based, so as to create a nation building holistic approach.
Absolutely, this is a major part of impact making, so to say, coming from your end. Thank you. We wish you all the best and all the luck to your venture.
Thank you.
Thank you.